Princess of here, and we're back at EPCOT, and it's time to return to the spiciest of tables.
We love Spice Road Table. They have some new vegan options. They have some great food.
And you know how we feel about the word new. So we're gonna go to Carpet Rag.
Be sure to stay magical.
You heard the girl.
Every time I come here, their menu keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It's not even a book anymore. It's like a lounge sheet. That's kind of sad. We actually got these drinks before we got seated because we thought our table was going to be closer to the reservation time, and it was actually like immediate inside. I thought we were going to be waiting longer. I got the acai, what's it called? The pomegranate acai drink. This is like my go-to thing. It has vitamin water in it. If you're hot, sweating, and you still want to drink at EPCOT, get one of these to go from the bar. You don't have to come into the restaurant. This will hydrate you and help you. 4 out of 5 drinks. It's the drink. It's not as good as a sake mist, but it's like in the top 3.
Vitamin water as a mixer continues to surprise me, especially given the nature of drinking in the heat. It's a special kind of mixture, and this always seems to work. People sleep on Spice Road Table. There's a full bar in here. You guys just walk on past to Morocco like it's not here, like missing one of the best parts. It's ridiculous how good that is. It's like Diamond with alcohol, but less gross than what you're thinking right now. 4.5 out of 5 plus. Here we have the Medina Mixer, which sounds like a container wine mixer, but better. At least with a better view. At least you can see everything here. This is the second best drink here, but I can switch it up. I don't want to get tired. So, Medina Mixer, I just mix it up. Literally, that's the name. Everything in here has like a really coolly refreshing sort of vibe to it. This is no different. 4 out of 5 plus.
This beautiful dish that you see in front of you is the newest option at Spice Road Table, the Tagine. And this is the closest thing that I have seen to come to the Spice Road Table. Not Spice Road Table, that's where we're at. Restaurant Marrakesh. Old dish that I used to love immensely. Anything with Moroccan couscous, I'm here for it. This stew is really tasty. I'm gonna get a little bit of this, like, yeah. All this together tastes really good, very flavorful. It's like an exploration of goodness. You have a chickpea, you have like almost a curry taste, but not so much on that side. You have more like a date flavor to it. And then the most incredible herbed couscous. Something about this Moroccan pavilion, they always know how to make really good Moroccan couscous. Go figure, right? Super tasty. I really have no complaints about Spice Road Table. I feel like their food was always consistently good, and I do kind of think they were better than Restaurant Marrakesh in most points. This is like definitely an elevated version of the vegetable couscous they used to have, so 4.5 out of 5 couscous. It's really tasty. I just wish it was served in the fall, when it's not so hot out.
But all 4 Spice Road Table, since it reopened, and focused more on like tap style. But this is like a full meal. This thing is humongous. When you hang out with me and I tell you I want to go see the pyramids, this is what I'm talking about. I want to come see this. This is my first wonder of the world. But let's just go ahead and dig in. Give me some of the veggies. Give me some of that stew. I'm gonna steal a tomato while the princess lets me have one. There we go. Spice stew. Couscous on top of it. And that burst of tomato in the bite. It's nice and savory. It reminds me of like the... It reminds me of the African outpost stew. that we had during the Kathiri, but less spicy and not outside. So infinitely better. For, what is this, $15, $16? This is a meal right here. 13? Man, I don't know why you're going anywhere else. This is a deal right here. You leave this and you're not full, you might want to get checked for tapeworms. 4.5 out of 5 plus.
I mixed everything together here so I could try it. I will say there's a lot of couscous, which I'm not mad at all. I love me some couscous. It just seems like a lot more than what I had at Restaurant Marrakesh back in the day. Yeah, it's much tastier when you mix everything together. You get like all the different flavors happening at once, and I really like that. I'm gonna give it, I think the rating stays the same though. Yeah.
Look at this, all mixed together, all the fixins. I told you this is a lot of food. Like this is an actual meal. This isn't like a side. It may be a shareable portion, but even if it's shareable, if you divided this 4 ways, this is still a lot of food. Look at that. And deliciousness on a fork. One day, I too will be able to make couscous this delicious at home. One day. Rating stands, but that is delicious. Brand new, come try this. You like spice on the table? You don't have a reason to come back like you needed one. Look at the view.
My beloved dolmas. This is the closest thing to Persian food I'm ever gonna get at Epcot. Is this, and it's so tasty. I've been on a quest to find better dolmas than Spice Road Table around Orlando, and I have not found a place yet. If you know someplace that has better dolmas than here, please tell me, because I have yet to find it. This is the stuff that dreams are made of. It's magic. It's amazing. I literally obsess over this. Every time I know we're coming here, I'm like, I usually want 2 orders of dolmas, but I kind of calm down because I ordered everything plant-based on the menu. But if I'm still hungry, I'm ordering another one of these. This is 5 out of 5. This is a Princess Cities item. You 100% always need dolmas in your life.
Nice grape leaf wrapped deliciousness. It's like a grape leaf coffin. In a good way. And vegan. If you're trying to challenge yourself with some adventurous eating, lately, you know, we peruse the foodie forums. We're foodies. You can see in some of you reference the meat eaters or boring eaters as beige. I don't know how I feel about that yet. But if you're trying to stretch, you want to try something new without going too crazy, I always suggest you come here. It still has like the basis of what you like, but with some different spices, sort of challenge your palate. Dolmas is delicious. If you're going to try Grape Leaves in a non-intimidating environment, I always suggest here. 4.5 out of 5 plus.
Next we have the pleasurable, the powerful, the ever amazing hummus fries. You can typically find them during Food Wine Festival, which is coming up next month. I'm kind of excited for that. Bear does not like these at all. He only said yes to them because he knows how much I love them, and I can't make hummus fries at home like this. This beautiful sauce. They're so good. They're very dense. It's almost like eating falafel, but different set of spices to it that has like a kick to it. It's almost like a 2 out of 10 on the heat scale. It's not too bad. It's like okay. It's a nice low burn. I'm obsessed with these. When they're outside, I get them all the time. These ones are a little more dense than normal, so I'm gonna give them like a 4.5 out of 5 chickpeas, but they're still really tasty.
I don't know why the hummus fries have never grown on me. They contain everything that I would like. It's hummus, they're fry shaped, they passed the fry test, it's got a good dipping sauce, the toppings are good. I just never sort of gotten with the consistency of it being like basically deep fried hummus, even though it's like basically like a stick falafel sticks, if you will. But I keep trying them. And the princess is right, I only get these because she loves them. Otherwise I wouldn't order. but maybe that changes today. Always keep an open mind about things that I despise. You know? They don't mind them. Usually it's like that fried oil, that fried oily taste I can't get behind. Today they're nice and light. They don't feel as dense as in the past for me. Or they would just sit way too heavy and way too greasy to me. Today they're light in the sauce, the cucumber and sort of the tomato on top with the herbs is delightful. I probably couldn't do more than 1 or 2, but they're honestly not terrible. 3.5 out of 5 balls.
We saved the best for last, right? Fried cauliflower. Pomegranate. This is also the stuff that dreams are made out of. So beautiful, so crispy, so covered, so lovely. I've had this 4 or 5 times now, and it never fails me. That cauliflower crispiness is just straight fire. It needs more sauce, but having been to Minions Cafe recently, I do feel like I like the breading that Universal does more than Disney. This is still fire, so 4.5 out of 5 cauliflowers. I like it, but I don't know if I like it more than zombie brains. That's my standard for fried cauliflower now.
Where are zombie brains?
Fried zombie brains are from Halloween Horror Nights last year.
Revenge of the Spice Road Table cauliflower. Covered in pomegranates, covered in sauce, covered in breading. There's few fried cauliflowers anywhere on property that I look forward to as much as this one. This is the one plate. When you come here, me and the princess fight over. I think the last time we came here, we actually got 2 because I love this one. Even as one that considers himself omni, I'm not vegan. You guys know that, but these cauliflower, peak. I wish this place had a to-go window, honestly. It's so good here. Look at the sauce. All in the sauce. With pomegranates. Nice thick breading. All the ridges catching all the sauce. My brother has kids. I'm going to tell them this is sweet and sour chicken. That's what I'm going to do. That is delicious. The sweetness of the pomegranate, the sort of spices in the sauce that covers the cauliflower is a perfect balance. Not too much of either thing, but packed full of flavor. Like a Spice Road table. 5 out of 5 claws every single time, without fail. I could be wrong, and I'm sure there will be a link somewhere in here for you to check me. But I feel like the shape and presentation of this dish changes every single time we come here. Because I order it almost every time we come here, and I never remember what it looks like. So it always looks different. I'm not complaining. I like change. But for familiarity's sake, I feel like it changes a lot. These nice spice pieces of naan bread. You got the tabbouleh in here. There's supposed to be radish in here somewhere too. These delicious grilled pieces of chicken. I love that they grill the meats here and not so much fry. Look at that. Look at it's like a little Moroccan taco almost. Or Moroccan nacho. Moroccan nacho. That's what I'm going with. Understand to the depths of my soul when I accused restaurants of not seasoning their chicken. I am never talking about Morocco or Spice Road Table ever. My brethren in the Middle East, they can cook some chicken. I'm in love with the flavor of the chicken here. So I ordered every single time. Very well seasoned, juicy, not dried out like some places in here try to do. With complimentary sides and seasonings, you can't go wrong. I wish I could order a full-size plate of this. I would eat this every single time I came in. 5 out of 5 claws. It's on the bare necessities list. If you like chicken like I do, this is the place. We have the grilled lamb kefta, sitting in a nice yogurt sauce, a little bit of tomato, a little bit of radish. We like our lamb, like lamb chop, but tastier and without the annoying song. Yes, the song was annoying. Nobody, and I'm not even going to start doing the lyrics, I'm not dropping a hint here. You lamb chop fans, you can just imagine you're probably mouths are as agape as the prince is right now. The song from Lamb Chop Sing Along was annoying. Sorry it was. But I hate to be the one to break this to you this many years later, but it was annoying.
I like lamb chop.
I do too. In my mouth, not singing. Nice, thick piece of lamb. Plenty of yogurt sauce. Get some tomato. Give everybody what they want to see. Look at that. It's almost like a lamb nugget, but grilled. Seen Lord of the Rings. I'm sure most of you have seen Lord of the Rings. If you haven't, you need to correct that. You're in Rohan, and you're watching Stewart eat. Like that. Not Rohan, you're in Minas Tirith, and you're watching Stewart eat. Stewart of Gondor, with tomatoes popping out of his mouth, licking the fingers. It's really gross, disgusting, like he's just not aware there's anybody around watching him eat. That's how we eat this. That's how delicious that is. 4 out of 5 plus. I'm always looking for an excuse to come to Spice Beer table.
It's so freaking good.
No.
And I'm glad we got leftovers.
Yes, eyes bigger than stomach, as always. It's hard not to leave here or like come here and not order a table full of things. Especially since they advertise tapas. But these portions are definitely getting bigger. I'm not mad about that. Don't stop that.
Well, I think bigger in some respects and smaller in others.
But I don't know how come you guys don't come to Spice Road Table more. Why are there always reservations for Spice Road Table? Why are you never in here getting drinks? I need to know in the comments below. If there's anywhere else around World Showcase you think is a better stop than this, I need to know also in the comments below. If there's anything else you can see us do, that's always a place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe. And if you comment, Bear might actually do a happy dance.
Maybe, but you heard the girl.